As we continue our good news this evening, we are shining a spotlight on the 10 schools that led the charge in our very successful 2024-25 fundraising campaign for the United Way of Gaston County. And we have had them down the main hallway, and I see them out there, so they know it's time for them to come forward. Okay. Gaston County Schools has been a long been a supporter and a cornerstone of the local fundraising efforts for the United Way, playing a vital role in supporting United Way programs across 3 areas: education, health and wellness, and financial stability. This year, Gaston County Schools reached an all-time high with a total contribution to our local United Way of $131,861.92. And that is a record amount for the school district. We extend our heartfelt thanks to everyone who contributed and participated in this year's campaign. It's truly inspiring to see our school community come together once again to support the important United Way programs that make a difference right here at home. So leading the way for the 2024-25 fundraising campaign is Southwest Middle School. And Southwest is represented this evening by Principal Melissa Nick and Judith Uila. Close. Southwest had an impressive contribution of $10,002.48, and we would like for them to be recognized at this time. Ms. Cherry, we will do them individually.
I'm going to give everybody their plaques, and then I'll say my thing, okay? So, God bless y'all, and we're going to move on, and then I'll do my big God bless, okay? That's okay. Oh, pictures.
And we'll do individual pictures so we have them for each school.
All right, thank you.
No, you can stay, where you want to stay? You going to push with that?
Right over there.
Yeah, let's just make that over there, maybe our waiting area, and then we'll do a big group picture once we get everyone else with us. At this time, we'd like to recognize the remaining top 10 fundraising schools and the dedicated coordinators who help make the success possible. So when I call your name, we'll have those schools come forward so that they can be recognized. Next, we have North Gaston High School, represented by Principal Paige Willis and Assistant Principal Waiba Alyuda McCrae. And North Gaston is being recognized for coming in second place in fundraising with a contribution of $6,015.
And God bless y'all, too. So if you'll go stand over there. Oh, pictures, I'm sorry. It's Monday and it's a holiday. I'll get the next one, Rob.
In third place for fundraising. Next, we recognize Holbrook Middle School, represented by Principal Torben Ross, and campaign coordinators Tamika Houston, Tara Nixon. And Holbrook contributed $5,913. Up next, we would like to recognize Cramerton Middle School, and representing Cramerton this evening is the Assistant Principal Michael Hewitt, and Cramerton contributed $5,900 to the campaign. Now we would like to recognize Belmont Middle School, represented this evening by Principal Dr. Josh Bromley and the campaign coordinator Samantha Wallace. And Belmont Middle School contributed $4,891. Continuing with our top 10 recognition for the United Way fundraising campaign, next we have Woodhill Elementary, represented by Principal Andrea Meyer, and Woodhill contributed $4,050 to the campaign. Now we have with us, we would like to recognize Carr Elementary School, represented this evening by Principal Dr. Rebecca Duncan, and Carr Elementary contributed $3,816 to the United Way campaign. And Dr. Duncan, if you will introduce who is also with you. Dr. Duncan, if you'll introduce who you have with you. I don't
This
have that
is
in
Heather
my notes.
Wiggins, our receptionist and campaign coordinator.
Thank you, Heather. I just didn't have Heather's name in my notes. And now we would like to recognize Mount Holly Middle School, represented this evening by Principal Curtis Mitchum and Assistant Principal Dion Kennedy. And Mount Holly Middle School contributed $3,340.15 to the United Way campaign. Now we would like to recognize the Highland School of Technology, represented this evening by Assistant Principal Jenny Carper, and Highland contributed $3,302 to the United Way campaign. And next, we would like to recognize Ida Rankin Elementary School, represented by Principal Donna Kelly and the Assistant Principal Emily Morton. Rankin Elementary contributed $3,063.40 to the United Way campaign. Now we'll have a group picture.
Then I can talk, and I know Andrea Stevens is gonna join us. And I'll be in the back. Judy in the front. Sean will organize. While Sean's organizing them.
At least have the plaques up
United
front,
Way.
drag the plaques up front.
Let me let him get us organized.
Nick, you get a plaque?
Put Josh on the front row.
Okay. Sorry. We have all our plaques up front, we have 10. Yeah, Miss Kennedy and Mr. Hewitt.
Oh, I no problem getting them done.
You hide dot, you hide dot, you did it right.
That's fine, that's fine. United Way is such an integral part of Gaston County. They do so many amazing things, and I can't imagine anybody that knows anything about United Way can't tell a story that it hasn't touched them or somebody that they know. So we can't do without them. They can't do without us, and Gaston County has always been such wonderful partners in so many ways, but especially giving. So I'm just thrilled and excited and just overwhelmed about the wonderful amounts that we always manage to give, even in hard times. And the last couple of years have not been easy, but we always manage to be either the top donors or in the top 10. So on behalf of our wonderful family, thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Hear, hear.
It's an amazing thing. I think we want to have Andrea Stevens after we do a picture.
And
come up,
that's
correct?
right, Ms. Cherry, and I want to point out while we're getting this picture, our top 10 fundraising schools that we've recognized tonight, they account for almost 40% of the money that was raised for United Way this year. And many of our schools used creative fundraising strategies. They engaged the students and staff to give, And their hard work truly paid off because we easily exceeded our goal of $125,000. So let's take that picture, and I've got a little more information to share with you, and then we'll have another recognition. We'll get this picture,
Okay.
group picture here. And there, you stay where you're at because there's two other people we want to add to this picture. And we would like to recognize Valerie Yatko, who is our district-wide coordinator for her dedicated leadership again this year to coordinate the campaign for Gaston County Schools. And we're pleased to have with us Andrea Stevens. She is the president and executive director for the United Way of Gaston County. So let's have them come forward and to join in this picture. And Ms. Stevens, if you want to share briefly about what this group has done to help the United Way, feel free to do so.
Well, thank you, Todd, and I want to echo Ms. Cherry's comments. The United Way has been a strong pillar in our community, and we couldn't do the work that we do without the Gaston County Public Schools. So the coordinators, teachers, all of the employees of the district, we want to say thank you. Thank you for giving back, because we know that you see the needs every day. So you help us help serve our community in a tremendous way, from food on the table to utility bills to help your child who's not reading on grade level, read on grade level. So for that, we thank you, and we certainly appreciate. And this year, Gaston County Schools is the top contributor for our campaign.
So we've recognized our top 10 fundraising schools, but we do want to give a shout out to several central office level departments that achieved 100% participation in our fundraising campaign. They are the Finance, Human Resources, Technology, and Communications departments, and notably the Academic Services department made the largest contribution from the central office level, totaling nearly $6,680. So I think everyone would echo these comments to everyone who contributed, whether it was $20, $100, or even more. Your generosity is deeply appreciated. Every dollar counts, and when our schools and departments unite for a common cause, the results speak for themselves. Raising nearly $132,000 is a remarkable achievement, and we are incredibly proud of our community's collective effort to support the United Way here in Gaston County.